Hey folks, friends and family across the globe, welcome back to, oh, it says level 46 for some reason. Steelrising, part 11, first blind playthrough. We'll get there. Definitely isn't going to be my longest playthrough. I think I've done like 37 videos, or probably Elix, one of the Elix games. But, glad to have you. Anyways, do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Play games for fun, but the idea behind it is to provide you with videos that you can pop on in the background, regardless of where you're at or what you're doing, in case you got folks who can't make it over for some couch co-op action and hang out. You know who can? This guy right here. Because the way I see it, when you turn on one of my videos, it's like you're inviting me over to your place, I'm going to invite you over to mine. We get to share the world's biggest couch that flies in its laser beam eyes. It's called the internet, so sit back and relax. For the next hour and a half, 2 hours, or however long I play for, consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. We're going to be playing good games, bad games, old games, and new games. And my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because truly, these videos are for you. It's definitely at this point as well, more so than ever. It's the God-honest truth. Thank you to each and every one of y'all. Videos wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for you. So, because how well y'all treated me over the years, I promise that as long as one of you stays subscribed, you'll keep getting videos like this and more. Always more. I've always got stuff in the background I've been working on. It just takes time to get things done when you're trying to do everything yourself. But we'll get there. But thank you so much to my I already said subscribers, but to the drive-by rubneck viewers, which is the vast majority. Howdy. You're just as welcome. Join in. I will never ask anyone to like, subscribe, or comment, though it does help me gauge things, or it's always nice to have dialogue, recommend games in the comments, talk about the games that I've played. Maybe there's some games that I've never heard of. It's also why I do these videos. Play games that maybe you haven't heard of or you haven't tried yet. That's I'm going to recommend. Go pick up some Black Sabbath. I'll talk about that a little later. It's my recommendation. My favorite band ever. Ozzy, Black Sabbath. Nothing against Dio, but I mean, for me it was always more that Ozzy era. Dio had some good stuff too, though. Alright, let me drink some water real quick. That one. Alright, and to quote a band that I do like, unashamedly, are you ready? Dun 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 dun. Name the band. Name the band, name the album. Are you ready? Seen them in concert a couple times. I didn't, yeah. Well, I'll get into that later. Don't want to jump right into that right now. Let's get to the game. Sorry. I'm just orchestrating things. And I'll be honest with y'all, I'm a little bit in pain right now for some reason. I don't know why. They did say it would take a while for the, especially my age, to kind of recover. So, it's been long enough. You think my body would recover by then. Maybe I just keep eating stuff I shouldn't be. Something that happens when you get your gallbladder taken out. You're supposed to be watching what you eat. And I do. I watch it go into my mouth and come out the other end. But I probably do need to be a bit more studious about it. Alright. Do I have this on right? Why do I feel like this is on wrong? I don't know. It's probably the weather throwing me through. Alright. We are finally here. Is this going to be the end? Oh no. This I don't like. Alright, not too bad. I think, again, stairs and navigating around objects confuses them. Just like real robots. Am I not supposed to be looking for someone's mother? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. And it's this guy too? All right. No, I am wondering. Sorry, I got quiet. I've been, well, it's the weather, and also I've been thinking, what is the longest playthrough I've ever done? I genuinely feel like it was, Helix 2, maybe? I think my Mad Max one was pretty long. That was a good game, too. Helix 2, Mad Max, those are all good games. Risen 3, though, was great. Great game. Great. Mars Warlogs I had played before, but those are ones I have not played before I started recording. So yeah, I like to do a mixture of games I have played and have not played, and I mix them. One sec. And now. Take care of that later. How y'all doing, by the way? Having a good day? Let me know in the comments. I do not just say this as a pleasantry. Anyone that's ever met me would tell you I don't really do pleasantries. Now don't get too excited, folks. Just Red Bull. Also, probably feel like poop because of all the garbage I eat. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, I did bring that up already. Sorry. I get kind of fog-brained a lot during the weather when it gets like this. It's that Florida weather. Oh, okay. I was like, this is different. This is actually pretty different. I think outside of maybe the first area, they didn't do something like this. Okay, so we should have like 2 side missions here, right? Do we have a map of it now? Yes. Oh, and there's Versailles. I'm guessing we can't go back there. Let's find the Countess, then we'll find the gunpowder.
There's no turning back. From now on, I will have to do without a carriage. The Bastille is to the south of the Temple.
Well, how do I turn these side quests up? And I guess we have to complete this whole area. I guess that's what she's getting. Come on, man. Alright, what's new? Oh yeah, we sold our swords. Worth it. We don't need them. Alright. And if it carries through with the next playthrough, that means you just have to get enough souls, excuse me, anima to buy them back, so and that's not going to be a problem. To be honest, I could probably snag them now if I sold all my iron and stuff. So yeah, how far are we into this? 14 minutes. I'll talk about it about the 40-minute mark. Well, I recommend Black Sabbath. Alright. As Tommy Lee Jones says, I don't care. I didn't kill my wife. I gotta be honest, folks. I was never a big Harrison Ford fan. Sure, Han Solo was a neat character. Probably the best thing about Star Wars, to be honest. I always found the Jedi stuff to be boring. Indiana Jones is obviously great. But, I mean, after the third one, they should have stopped. But, like, as an actor, I never found anything amazing about Harrison Ford. Like, I found Kurt Russell was a lot more flexible as an actor. Because Kurt Russell's done, serious roles. He's done sci-fi. He's done comedies, dramas, romance, suspense thrillers. Why make it a spider? Or I guess you could argue a crab, but it kind of moves more like a spider than a crab. Crabs kind of do that sideways walking thing, don't they? Well, crabs are cool, though. Crabs are... I think spiders are cool, too. As I have not been informed of the incidents you report, I have no further instructions to give you. In the name of the king, I order you to keep your troops in the fortress of the temple. I assure you that there is more to fear from the masses than from the mechanical battalions of His Majesty's army. Right, murderous, soul-sucking, blood-draining robots versus flesh and blood people. I could tell you which one I'd rather take my chances with. Would that be cheating? I think I brought this up, but like a Terminator game done like a Souls-like could work really well. I mean, I could say that about every game, which I have been at this point. That looks like we can get back to here through there, huh? So this is going to be a bit of a slower approach, because this is a completely new and familiar area. This one seems to be a bit more open-ended, too, than the Foundry one. I mean, right now it seems on rails, but I'm assuming we can actually visit a bit more. This one looks different. This one hits different, too. Is that breakable? Why does that look weird? What I don't like. Once I switch off this weapon, it doesn't stay empowered. I don't like that. I think that was your decision. What? Who shoot? Did someone shoot at me? You saw that, right? I didn't imagine it. Oh, that guy up there. Yeah, you keep doing your dude. Oh, he can hit me through the fence. No. Whoa, how do I do that? You guys saw that? I did like a... Oh. Oh. I jumped. I guess I hit A. And I didn't realize it. Okay. Jump attacks I have not been using much. It locks you in place. Like, why would I use it? Maybe if there was an enemy that would, like, cause the floor to kind of... get, like, electrified or put on fire. I mean, the boss. That horse boss we fought. Or more apt, the horse riding boss. Sorry, young at heart sneeze. Ugh. Alright. Way. Huh. Maybe jump attacking does dodge some attacks. Have I been sleeping on that? Can you? Huh. Okay. That's what I get for not experimenting. And we'll open this. Yeah, the story's pretty naff. The characters are mostly the same. It's pretty uninteresting outside of the two things that we've learned thus far, which is these things are powered by blood and or souls for the bigger ones. But for the ones to be powered by souls, to stay functioning, the person has to be alive, so they put them in those caskets, sarcophagi, caskets, whatever. So that's neat. The setting is neat. I like the idea. The gameplay is fun. Gameplay loop. I think this got pretty pooped on when it came out. And as much as, you know, I keep saying before, it's would be a nice introductory game to the world of Souls-likes. It's actually just as much a Metroidvania. I'm getting like Curse of Darkness vibes. Or Lament of Innocence. No, that's not good. But yeah, if you're having problems, do this. Because they don't know what the heck to do. Now, why would I be up here? Oh, maybe if we didn't take that back way, but we went this way. So let's just check real quick. Okay, we're good. What? Like I said, stairs. Stairs and steps, or stairs and objects, just to kind of move around. And the AI gets very confused. Okay, we're not wearing our armor. We're wearing the, I mean, we're wearing armor, it's just the armor that they use for picking up items. Okay. Well, we max those out. So that's a plus. I should probably set that to something. Alright, flag aficionados. I forgot what y'all were called. People who are fans of flags. What flag is that? That's the French flag doesn't look like that, does it? Well, I remember it has a white, red, and blue French flag. Let's look it up. Yeah. No, it has red, white, and blue in it, but What's the red and blue one about? Saint Martin, Saint Dennis, Deny. I don't know if it's period accurate. In fact, let me look this up. Spiders. I think they're French, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Again, I'm going to sing their praises. They usually do good games. Steelrising, though I was lukewarm on it at the beginning, I've warmed up to. I would still say Mars Warlogs is my favorite of the games they've done. But this has moved up, I think. I think I prefer this more than Greedfall. I don't know. But I prefer it more than Orcs and Men. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I gotta get over there somehow. No, wait, I thought there may have been something up there. There isn't. Nope, can't do that. Okay. That was worth a shot. Alright, so this one seems pretty on rails. So wish it would open up a bit more. seems like sometimes it does dodge enemy attacks. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Is that planners? I can't remember. Commercial. Oh. And they do hit hard, but I am not maxed out on my armor right now, so that makes some sense. Just like $1 makes some sense. That's a lot of nuts. Name the movie what that's from. That's a lot of nuts. Really? Ow. Let's just say it's a movie that no matter who I show it to. And I saw it in theaters when it came out. It was me and a buddy of mine. Someone I used to know. We go to the theaters quite frequently back in the day. We were the only two people in the theater seeing it. And we just thought it was hilarious. Or at least I thought it was hilarious. No matter who I show that movie to. No one else finds it funny. Boggles my mind. Betty. My name is Betty. Okay, we're back here again. Oh. like it could have held like a seer room or something. Those two things together. So basically what I've gathered with fulmination grenades is basically they add extra damage on your every hit that you do to them. Whereas the fire does damage over time. Okay, I don't really do critical attacks. Because critical attacks require you to, where is it? Critical attacks require you to build up immobilization. And I just kind of go for brute damage. Which is a bit different. Usually I do go like crit build stuff, but it doesn't really work this way in this game. It works a bit different. There. Where we at? Okay, we're safe. And I've given you enough time. 49 minutes in. The movie was Kung Pao Enter the Fist. Hilarious movie. Betty. Oh. This is good. No, this is not good at all. Okay, so why did I want to wait this long to talk about Black Sabbath? Well, as you know, to be honest, at the time of this recording, it pretty much just happened. But by the time the recording drops, it's going to be over a year. We lost Ozzy Osbourne on a day I hate. It was on my birthday. My favorite band, Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne, one of my favorite singers of all time, died on my birthday. So, it was a pretty crappy birthday as it was that year. But it was made even worse with that announcement. It's kind of weird, because on that same day, they announced that Hellraiser game. And I was like, oh my god, life can't get... I actually had a birthday that went well 1 year. Holy crap. In my over 40 plus whatever years of living, a good birthday. Finally. Hellraiser video game? Heck yeah. Then my brother texts me. when I said it, everyone was like, "Yeah, right." I was like, "Look, my brother doesn't. He doesn't joke. He doesn't know how to. I think it's like a DNA thing, right?" So, yeah, my heart just sank. All through the 80s and 90s, on and on. Big fan of Black Sabbath. Favorite band of all time. Just love them. And Ozzy, you know, of course, being a big part of that. So, here's me paying my respects to someone who influenced me my entire life. Thank you so much for the music you did and still are able to provide. Thankfully, we can record people singing, so we'll never forget. And their music is timeless. Just saying it. In fact, I'd say, if anything, they've aged better. Just considering the state of modern day music. But yeah. So thank you, Ozzy, Sabbath, Black Sabbath, and everybody else involved. Of course, you know, rest in peace, Dio and all that. Lemmy, excuse me. Sorry, it's late. From Motorhead. Hellraiser song, great collab. Yeah, it's just that thing. You'll get to it eventually. All the people you knew, you grew up with, you listened to, you watched, you read about. It just happens. It's natural. It's sad, but it's natural. Just know you're not the only one going through it. If you ever feel like you are, you're not. Just enjoy it while it lasts, man. So I waited this far to go into it because there's some folks I know who sometimes occasionally watch my videos, but they don't watch the whole videos, so I try to keep my birthday a secret. Anyways, alerted by desperate cries, we citizens Armand and Pelmont went to the aid of Madame de Covette in her miserable hovel. After chasing off her attacker, we found the poor woman in an alarming state. We took her to safety in the adjoining courtyard and sealed it off. Faced with the automatic threat, it was a heavy heart that we decided to leave the temple court. We implore you, whom Providence has brought here, not to abandon her. I don't want to abandon her. I'd like to go down and meet her. If that's okay. Yeah, let me know in the comments some of your favorite bands. We've done a top 10 band list on 2OG Squad. Black Sabbath has been, is, and always will be my favorite. Others would be The Who, of course. I guess The Who are amazing as well. Motorhead was, is great. And that brings into the topic of conversation here now. Should band names be retired after a certain period of time? Oh, I'm also a big fan of Kiss. Technically, they're not anything outstanding, but they do have some bangers, and they did a lot for the showmanship of for musicians. Things like Lord Igor, so on and so forth. But should, when time comes, say, I don't know. Again, the time that this video is being released is not the time it was recorded. This was recorded probably about a year before this releases. But like Metallica, should the band name be retired, or should it live on and they should have new members? Should the torch be passed? Like things like Gwar does. Gwar. Alright, let me look this up. Fulmination. How do afflictions work? Causing additional damage. They electrocutes the target with each hit taken, yeah, so. I don't know if there's a right answer for that, right? Circumstances would dictate or change. Right, because Black Sabbath didn't stop, for example, when Ozzy split. And they split up from. It's a bit different because everyone was still kicking, but like Nirvana, lead singer went, Kurt Cobain. Then again, though, you had Alice in Chains. You know, they went kept going. Tough question. Static X would be another one that kept going. For better or for worse. I mean, I would love to find her. Where is she? Nope, nope. Okay. Kind of figured. It's gotta be one of those where we gotta keep serpentining through this, huh? Alright. I see. Now they're getting kind of tricky with some of the platforms. I mean, it's not that tricky, but it's tricky enough. Alright. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is it doing? I don't see anywhere else to go. Maybe if you want to avoid the fight.
Mes compagnons, my dear friends, I don't deserve to outlive them.
What are you blaming yourself for, monsieur?
No, get back! Assassin!
I'm not your enemy. My only aim is to defeat the royal army.
Why should I believe you? It's true that you can speak. Maybe you're truly not one of them.
Dites-moi, what is this chaos? What disaster has befallen the Place Royale?
That's where we, loyal patriots, had gathered. A band of brave souls armed with what paltry weapons we could find. A few old sabers, some rusty muskets. That's all we needed to stop the enemy's advance. Alas, the tyrant riposted from the heights of the Bastille. His cannons tore us to shreds. I could only flee while my comrades fell as heroes for our nation. What's the point of surviving if you must bend the knee to a bloodthirsty despot?
I don't like teapots.
Monsieur.
Leave
They
me
whistle.
now. I'll soon join my comrades. Leave me, I say. I already have one foot in the grave.
Oh, that's depressing. You're gonna save this guy's mama? Whoa, mama. J'en ai peur. Sorry. I promise you I'm not being blessed by Papa Nurgle. Papa Nurgle loves you. Why isn't there a... You know what? I'm not gonna help Games Workshop it up. Alright, I'll help them out. They need a Nurgling nut. That's a pole cord. Like a Tickle Me Elmo, but a Nurgling.
The Bastille's cannons destroyed the square in a ghastly massacre. It seems that the artillerymen used Monsieur Leclos' devastating cannonballs.
The fatal hours has come. tyrant's army has destroyed our ranks. There is no longer any doubt about its superiority, and the moment the last soldier falls, death machines will turn their weapons on the unarmed innocents. But we still have a chance. Let us gather our forces and place Royale, march on the Bastille. We shall take the fortress. Let us offer an impregnable refuge to children, women, and the elderly. Let us raise a drawbridge, and seize the artillery. This will allow us to defeat the mechanical horde. Let us march to liberty or death. Le mort d'Arthur. Excusez. What? It's blocked off. Yeah, that's fine. Anybody else? Here, maybe? We're getting further and further away from her. I don't know. Let me cheat real quick. I will cite the source and give kudos if it is correct. We'll find out together. Yep. Okay, it is Game Facts. Brought to you by Slapper1. SLAPPER 1. The number, not the word. How did I miss that? Just not being observed. Got those ones.
My God. We're not gonna just leave her there. She'll be eaten by rats.
What would you have us do? Are you willing to risk your life just to go bury her?
Absolutely not. But still, what a sorry sight.
Speak to gossip.
Day has passed and I can still hear her cries. It was blood-curdling.
Who could be so cowardly as to attack a half-crazed woman?
Oh,
Yep,
I'd
that's his
wager
mom.
It's a
He said
stranger
that
I saw hanging
she
around
got a
here for
little
2
bit
days.
touched.
Oh yeah, I remember. A sort of strong man with a pock-marked face, wasn't he? A frightening face, really.
He was asking about the Countess. And he was insistent, the brute. But I knew how to hold my tongue. You know me.
But the cutthroat must have succeeded in the end. God knows how he tricked the Countess into letting him in.
That's true. Our Countess was a highly suspicious woman. But why did he want to harm her?
No doubt it was because of those old rumours. As crazy and poor as she was, it seems that she kept a small treasure hidden under her bed. All that remained of her aristocratic life, it seems.
Oh, I'm sorry, old lady. I say old. Shield, claws. Okay. More things to sell.
The Comtesse de Corvée. There is nothing more that can be done.
As I
This
stand
woman
right
was
on
not
top
the
of her.
victim of an
I'm close
automat,
enough to it.
but of a murderer made of flesh and blood. I must immediately inform Monsieur de Mirabeau.
How are we going to do that? At the hour when all strength having abandoned me, I am about to expire. I wish to assure you that I bear no ill will for the innumerable misdeeds you have accomplished to my detriment. Let's turn our backs on past quarrels. I do not want to die to your enemy, but to go in peace and promise you reconciliation beyond the grave. To this end, you will soon be visited by a man named Saint Jean, a good man whom I have charged with carrying out my last wishes. Knowing your distrustful nature, I ask you to welcome him, not to keep your door shut to him, and not to be frightened by his uninviting face. Rest assured that he has nothing but good news for you. Yeah, it seems suspicious. Alright, next up, we just gotta find the gunpowder. Doing something with it. So yeah, it's under that hook there. The doorway. I'll chalk it up to just poor eyesight. I'm turning into Buckaroo in my old age. Name the character, name the game. Oh. You won't be able to guess that one. I don't think he wears glasses, though, now I think about it. Considering what he turns in. Well, yeah. I'll spoil that. What he turns into. We need a new one of those. Whatever happened to them. I think it was, what, Hudson Soft? One of my favorites. Boss. Well, it wasn't him. Oh, I was gonna say, it wasn't? Usually there's like a super powered version of an enemy. Oh, there he is. Fulmination and fire stack. We got a module key. Thanks, but I don't think we need one. Which means you can sell them, I guess. We did get a new module. When our health is at its lowest. Well, that's neat, but I don't want my health to be low unless my health counts as being low. Plus, it doesn't tell you what that means. Is it like a point threshold? Because if it's at a point threshold, let's check that out. Let's see what fight or flight does. Alright. Fight or flight module Steelrising. Or is it a percentage based? In 1 of 4 modules you can be upgraded twice. Modules for you like to play risky and live on the edge and make more problems is ever most injured. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have to be low health percentage wise? Or I guess that's something I could test out at some point. We'll do testing. I'll confirm it for you. Let's open this. I do wish those special ones would respawn. Left. Oh, that'll drop us off from there. Left on the D-pad is for the heal. Got it. sucks. But if it does it to me, it means it probably does it to the enemies too. Pits count too. I don't know how to navigate around pits. Okay, interesting though. How do we get over there? I'll leave it back. Oh, we almost fell down. I won't do that yet. There's got to be some way to get on this side, because this part looks like it's blocked off. Okay, I'll trust it. Also, let's switch out. We have 60 frost grenades. Okay, we'll do that then. It'll save us ammo. I mean, I could sell them, but they're only worth like 5 or something. We'll find out next time I get to a save point. This level's being pretty stingy. There are granite cobblestones. Oh, okay, yeah, it leads us here, and that can make us back that. Let's actually check how much it's worth. Oh, I can't even sell my module key. Okay, it is worth 30. So if we sell all 58, it's only 1,740. We need 44,000, huh? I need a couple hundred. I don't want to sell. I don't want to sell this. It does give a mobilization, but that gives more attack, resistance, and let's just go power. Alright, I need 46,000. I sell 19. That might be it. If I do that and then sell. Yeah, you have no use for materials now. So we need what? 38, 46. 8,000 more. $5,000. Do that real quick. Check. Yeah, we need that. Oh, we might need a little more than 1,000. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get there. The reason I do it this way is because I don't want to risk losing everything. About 200. $49,000. Let's see how far we can go with this. Yeah, I don't have enough. But if I ever do come back to this game, I should do some pretty... I don't know if I will. Maybe if I was about 20, 30 years younger. So many games. Games I've played in my lifetime. So many more still left. Don't let anyone ever say you're too old to play games. I still play the first Super Mario Brothers. No reason not to. If it's fun, hey. It's the same thing, reading a book, watching a movie. It's just a hobby. And you can make a living off of it, just like anything else. Comic books, if you're into that stuff, more power to you. Collectibles, go for it. Legos. Oh my god, I had my mind blown. I went to Best Buy. You know what they have? Legos. They sell Legos at Best Buy. Yeah. They also sell blunders. Times have certainly changed from when I used to work there. Don't know if there's any way I can circumvent combat with these guys.
I will have to go through the moat to get to the Bastille.
okay. He does not play around with that. Wait, how much time we got? We got as much time as we need. We'll go 3 hours. What do you say? I mean, if we beat up on him like 10 times? Right? Should we? Yeah. I won't torture you all with that. We'll keep going. So then we won't go 3 hours. Because that's not a bad run for 1,300 something. Animal? Do that, what? 30 times? Alright, I get it. It's a loop around thing. It'll pop us out there. You penis room. getting some health back just because these guys still hit pretty hard. Go until the next checkpoint. Okay, shortcut. I have no idea if this is the right way or the wrong way. Okay, so this is somewhere we have to come back to. we don't have a key for it. At least we unlocked the shortcut part of it. I felt like I was far enough away, but... Could use full heals, but you only get 4 of them. Or I've only found 4.
That's enough, Monsieur le Comte. My assistants and I are exhausted. We're not grave diggers, à la fin.
Now I understand. The task you have been given does not please you. Perhaps you do not find it worthy of your high qualifications.
Indeed. My family has been dedicated to serving the kingdom for over a century, and you cannot ignore what it has cost us. I refuse to fall that low.
Very well. As you wish. Since this is the case, you will have a more prestigious assignment starting today. Was there anything else?
What about my assistants? Will they come with me?
Unfortunately not, mon ami. But I promise you that they will never complain about their fate again.
Automats is people. Automat green is people. Alright. I'm going to get rid of anyways. I'm going to be trying to get rid of him. And that's why. So the enemies scale. They don't scale per your level, but they do hit harder. Or maybe it's because I'm not wearing my super armor. Well, what's over here? I don't want to go over there yet. He does ice. Didn't need to use it. I wanted to. Okay. Oh great, look at that guy up there. I could have hopped up over here. Damn, that's got some reach. That's a nice shot. Too bad the YouTube's automatic. I mean, I guess I could try and manually do it, but I'm lazy. Whoa, okay.
Listening, monsieur.
Sturdy iron key.
They abandoned me. The jailers. It's been days, maybe weeks, since I've seen another living soul. I'm hungry, madame. I'm ravenous.
Give him some bread.
Here, monsieur.
Bless you, madame. I wish you the best of luck. The fickle Lady Luck will have her work cut out for her when you're face to face with the executioner.
The executioner?
Oh, yes. You won't escape him. Zing, ding. His icy blade won't spare you. Mark my words. He's made so many heads
Icy
roll.
blade.
Ah, sir.
So we should
They
use
all
fire,
fall, they all fall like
fulmination,
withered
and
apples.
fire.
The executioner is brave as long as it stays cold. If he were to meet the flame, his ashes
fire.
would be less bold.
Wait a second. Would this open up the key also in the sewer? Looks like a wall. You ever knew a game was going to be a disappointment but played it anyways? That's what happened with me with a couple of years back. You can check it out. Werewolf the Earthblood. Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. I'm a huge World of Darkness fan. Old World of Darkness, let me clarify. Everything 20th anniversary and before. Not New World of Darkness so much at all. Things like Requiem and Forsaken, definitely not 5th editions. Those are garbage. Those are hot garbage. But yeah, I knew. In fact, back in 2015, 2016, I think I made a post. I dug up some info. No one was talking about it. I did some sleuthing. Started digging up information and kind of reporting on it on the Steam forums. I didn't really get a lot of traction from folks, but I was there, tracking the best as I could. There was very little information about it. In fact, was it Nacon as well? Great, my phone's having a conniption fit. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Yep, by Cyanide. Cyanide Studios, who have done some games I enjoy. Oh, they did Of Orcsmen. Why do I think Spiders did Of Orcsmen? Yeah, the Blood Bowl games were good. At least the first one was. The second one was okay. It's Arclash Legacy. I think I was looking at playing that at some point. Anyways, let me bookmark that. Kind of curious. But yeah, I'd been tracking that game as far back as like 2015 to 2017, probably around there. And nobody was talking about it. It's about the same time I heard rumors of, through the grapevine, of Bloodlines 2. How that shaped out, huh? And I knew Earthblood was going to be terrible. Not my initial investigation into it. the reporting I found, they were going for originally like a Legend of Zelda. They were a lot more ambitious. I reached out to them, never heard back. On the orders of the General Staff, the gunpowder from Marsanji will be stored in the old underground gunpowder depot. Key to the gunpowder. Okay, well, let's pop this. It says we have to be done with it, but I want to go back. As long as we don't hit that, the enemies won't respawn, so we just want to get it up and above, so let's backtrack a bit. Let me see if it's that spot. If you do that, you take no fall damage. You take fall damage from a certain height, but if you use that dash, you should be good. Alright, now where was that tunnel? I think it was back there. Anyways, yeah, Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. A huge Werewolf the Apocalypse scene. I own every book ever written. All editions. Multiple types. So when I heard they were doing like a Legend of Zelda thing, and it's like you're gonna interact with spirits, and you're gonna switch forms to do different things, and this and that, and gifts and talents and fetishes, and I was like, alright, fetishes are basically like magic items, okay? Talons are magic items that are one use, potions, you use other types of games for an example. Whereas fetishes are like a magic sword plus 3. Dexterity kind of thing. Nope, nope. Wrong place. Where'd you go over there? Wait, did they respawn because I hit it? No. But what we ended up getting was a horrible, horrible, very watered down character action game. That's what we ended up getting. What? Did I go the wrong way? I must have. Okay, so we'd go this way. It's gotta be down here then. Alright. This door. It's worth it, I guess, if you're looking for something that you haven't played, and, I mean, it wasn't horrendous. It was not great by any stretch of the imagination.
The gunpowder is here.
Here we go.
What shall I do with it? Destroy it and spare Paris another disaster? Or ensure that the Marquis de Lafayette will be able to use it?
Alright. Cheating. Okay. We will not destroy the gunpowder. I think that is telling us to destroy. So if we leave it alone, it counts as not destroying, right?
I will grant the Marquis de Lafayette's wish. This gunpowder will give his troops a decisive advantage.
That is kind of neat. The source I cited was the auto AI kind of thing that the your search engine uses. You know how now it like has like a, you type in something to search, it gives like paragraphs for the most common answer or something. I don't know what you call it. If it's AI or not. Probably. I think it says it's AI powered software or something. Freaking Skynet, man. Freaking Skynet. Alright, go save. Am I going the wrong way again? Oh, how'd I miss this? I think I went the wrong way. Alright, it was through here, right? Here? No. It's just looping back the way we went. No, not that way either. Crap, I got lost. Usually I'm pretty good about directions, but right now, not so much. Okay, this seems right. Heading up. What? Alright, so sometimes enemies get textually triggered. Wouldn't hurt to get more endurance. There we go. Now this will respawn everything, but nah, I just don't care at that point. Did we get a new weapon? Requiem mallet. When the gun's deployed, Aegis. Several damage. What is this? Is this halberd? That's neat. I do like halberds, but yeah, we'll hold on to it until we get more. What are we looking at? 2 hours? Oh man, should we call it? Yeah, let's call it. Sorry folks. We should probably call it early. Well, thanks for sticking with me. I hope you had a good time. I appreciate y'all joining. And kind of looking forward to how this goes. My subscribers, stay awesome. You have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Redneck and Beers. I'll catch you next time. Till then, 22,000, that gets me to what, 34, 45? Oh, almost. So close. Till then, you all have a good morning, a good afternoon, good night.